In this session, we're going to be talking about configuring the document header in Aucerna Execute. So the document header lives up here at the top of any primary document within Aucerna Execute. And regardless of what tab you're on the left-hand side, that document header is going to stay the same. So we want to change this document header for a job. In this session, we're going to add the mineral expiry date into our job header, and I want to show you how we're going to get that done. So the first thing we need to do is go into our configuration menu, and that's going to allow us to search specifically for our jobs and our job rules, and we can go down to our custom header. For something that already has quite a bit existing within our rule editor here, kind of a best practice that I find is to do things iteratively. So we're going to start by just creating the label. So the label would be just this left-hand side, and then we'll worry about the content right after that. So the first thing we're going to do to create that label is we want to add a new cell, and we can define between our label and content right away. We're going to add some text to that, and we want to add the field name for the field that we're looking for. So in this case, mineral expiry. We're going to add that field name. Before we do that, we want to add that field name, and then behind that, we want to add a colon just to stay in line with what we've got in our header already. So what we've got here is a mineral expiry with a colon after that, and where we want to place that is right after our status cell. So it's going to show up to the right of our status in our document. So we can hit done on that. We can refresh our page, and here just to the right of our status, we've got our mineral expiry label. So the next piece of the puzzle here is to add the content. Again, we want to edit. We're going to add a cell again, this time content. It's still going to be text. For our mineral expiry date though, we've got a couple different options. We're able to display our date and time, or the date only. So we're going to display the date only for our mineral expiry because it's typically a ways out in the future and doesn't need to be down to the hour. And then we're going to go ahead, select our mineral expiry, and this time we're going to be calling on that mineral expiry specifically, not just the field name, and we can place that right behind our label. Hit done, and we can refresh again, and we should be able to see we've got our mineral expiry label, and we've added our mineral expiry as well. If we go into our mineral land tab here, we can see that that is the mineral expiry date specific to this job. Now, let's say we've got another situation where we want this document header customization to be specific to just this job type. So right now we're looking at a drilling job type, but let's say we want that excluded from all of our other job types. Let's see how we can do that. So within the same custom header rule, we're able to add some logic. So with a simple if statement, looking at our job type, specific to just our drilling, we're able to take all of the work that we just did for our mineral expiry field, place that within our if statement, and then this should exist only for our drilling job types now. So let's go take a look and see the results of that. So if we go back, we can refresh again. We can see we've got our mineral expiry here because we're still in our drilling job type. But if we go ahead and we change that to, let's say, facility, that mineral expiry is now gone. Likewise with, let's say, an abandonment job type, that mineral expiry is gone as well. So that's how you would configure the header for a document within Aucerna Execute. I hope this video has been helpful, and we'll see you in the next one.